Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. Man, I never thought I'd be saying this. $1,800 to live in the hood. I might be going back to the hood because I can't keep up in the suburbs, man. Did I make a mistake moving my family out? Was it worth it? I'm about to break it all down today, and I'm on a live at the same time. So today we are at the Cove East apartments in Federal Way. If you could tell, these apartments are the exact same name as apartments over there. You know, this is the real cost of chasing a better life and whatnot, so I'm about to break it all down today. I'm also gonna go live at the same time on YouTube Live, so I could, you know, interact with the chat, maybe ask questions at the same time, make a video and go live at the same exact time. What up, chat? What up? So basically, you know, rent costs $1,800 here. You know, just having a flashback about, you know, me living in the projects in New York. My dad just became a cop in New York, and we would always have to go through the projects, live in the projects. And if you know anything about New York or being a cop, if you're a cop in New York, you know, the chances of you getting murdered within the regular society and regular residents is crazy. So my dad had to go through that, right? Being a police officer and whatnot. And it just brought me back to when we were living in the Albany projects. You know, I was raised there with my cousin. You know, sharing a bed with my cousin and whatnot. You know, money was tight, XYZ. And that's really the hood to me. I was just having, you know, thoughts about when I really lived in the hood in New York. And my dad was a police officer in New York. He was, you know, he just basically got his badge to work for Suffolk County PD and whatnot in Long Island. But we lived in Albany Projects in New York. And Albany Projects is like, well, anywhere you live in New York, or not New York, but anywhere you live in the projects, like if you're a cop, like your chances of being killed and you know, harassed and all that other shit increases tremendously, especially if you live in a project, you know what I'm saying? So over here, the hoods are way more nicer than New York and West Palm Beach, where I'm from, Florida, you know? Yeah, so this is basically where, you know, I resided for a while, for a couple months. My lady, she lived here, and at the time I was living in a home, a family friend's house, a gay couple. And here's a pool real quick. And yeah, so, you know, I'm just here trying to show y'all real quick what you know, like where I'm coming from and whatnot. And for my lady, when it comes to my lady, she, you know, she doesn't have a father. Well, she does have a father, but she doesn't know who her dad is. And that could be hard. And today's Father's Day, so hi, doggies. No, it's a video. Yeah. So I can't take pictures though if you guys want pictures. So yeah, so my lady, she you know, she doesn't have a father figure. She doesn't know who her father is, and today's Father's Day, so shout out to all y'all Father's Day out. Shout out to y'all in the chat for Father's Day. Shout out to y'all that watch my videos on Father's Day, man. Shout out to the fathers out there that take care of their families. But as you can see, this isn't a bad spot. It doesn't look like a bad spot, right? You feel me? There's a pond. There's a pool. But this is kind of like a retirement home for like older people. So You know, they cater it to be kind of nice like that, and this is still considered the hood, and I'm gonna get deep into that some more later. This apartment right here on the top right is where I lived. As you can see, it still looks empty. It still looks empty, so I'll be moving my ass back over here because it's $1,800 a month to live over here, and I'm paying like 5 bands a month to live where I live now, to take my family out the suburbs. But my lady, she told me it was a good idea, that I wanted to take her out of this environment, XYZ, or just living in Federal Way where we're at right now. There's nothing wrong with living here, right here in this 40 lot. And I used to park my car right here, around here. You know, this is like where we park the vehicles and whatnot. You know, you park your vehicle. But like my neighbor was stealing my shit, bro. He was like breaking into my car, stealing all my shit. And I'm like, man, I can't keep doing that, bro. Like literally my neighbor, he was doing drugs and whatnot, but my neighbor was trying to break into my car, trying to take shit that's in the car and whatnot, you know, fiending or whatever. But you know, whatever, you know, I let that shit slide and whatnot, but I don't want to be dealing with that kind of shit, you know. Where I'm at now, I don't have to deal with that. There's different kind of people. Now where I'm at, you know, the Microsoft recruiter lives upstairs from me. I got Amazon workers live upstairs. You know, Amazon workers live in the building that I live in. It's a street. Like, you know, somebody was just murdered the other day. You know, and it's unfortunate, but you know, the hood also is convenient, bro, to be honest, because think about it. $1,800, what would you rather pay a monthly? $1,800 a month or $5,000 a month? And keep in mind you, in the West Coast where I'm at right now, $5,000 a month is basically like having a house in Texas, a fat ass crib in Texas, having a fat ass crib in fucking, excuse my language too, I'm cursing in some words, but I'm a little bit overwhelmed, you know, trying to do this video, you know, my lady's emotions, my emotions, you know, but, like, you know, like, that's a lot of money, and if I moved back to the hood, I could save all my money up and some more. I could do YouTube longer, I could play basketball longer, go travel more, save more money to travel for my trips, basketball trips and whatnot, you know. And I just got called up to play basketball in Sydney and in Dominican Republic. So it's like, man, you know, like, you know, if I was living here still, I could benefit and capitalize off that. But, you know, I'm just happy that my lady told me that she's happy because, you know, I've changed her environment and she's lived here literally all her life, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm glad I changed that, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Tell me on the comments. What should I do? Should I move back to the hood? Where, by the way, at night, there would be gunshots everywhere, and I would hear the stray bullets hitting the fucking side of the house. I know I just showed you guys, but I would hear the stray bullets hitting like the side of the building and whatnot. And it's like, man, I wanted to move my son out of that environment. Like, you know, what kind of person would I feel like if I just had a newborn baby, had the means, because I just started investing in crypto and XYZ at that time, doing stocks and trading and whatnot, right? And I just started, you know, trying to find a better outlet, trying to make more money, trying to find ways to make money and whatnot. And I had the means to move my son out of this situation and my girl's, you know, family and whatnot. So it's like, you know, it's bittersweet. But in the comments, tell me what you guys think. You guys think I should stay here, or I should come back and move back over here to the hood to save money and get my bread up? Or you guys think I should keep my expenses high, but my net worth is high as well, out there in the suburbs where I live now? This is what the laundry looks like and whatnot. They got a laundry place and whatnot, but the laundry is like, they always mess up the clothes, damage the clothes, bleach the clothes. But yeah, so I mean, this is basically what I wanted to show you guys, because it's like, this area isn't bad. Like, no, it is bad. I'm saying, like, it isn't bad as in it's not bad via like environment, like how it looks type of thing, you know, how it looks, the air quality over here, you know what I mean? It's like, and now that I think about it, it's like every environment, it's only bad or good depending on the money that's flowing through there and the people that's flowing through there, I feel like. And mainly the people, you know, like, are the people good? What are the people doing? What are the people into? You know, and where I live at, everybody does tech, content creation, sports, you know, something high productivity type of thing. And over here, it's like, I don't even have any friends because my ass stayed inside in the cocoon, you know, trying to survive. Yeah, man, that's all I have for today, man. You guys, if you guys are still watching, man, like the video. Happy Father's Day again. You guys stay up, man. Don't forget, trust in God, not in men. And let me know what my next step should be in the comments, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Because of you guys, I'm able to have my message heard and have, you know, my struggles heard, anything that's on my mind heard, and you guys could help me out. We can create a network of people that think like-minded. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I love y'all, and I love the chat. The YouTube chat is undefeated. W's in the chat, W's in the comments, please, and I'm out.